Of Labyrinth of Touhou. I love Labyrinth of Touhou almost as much as I love Demon Parade. Hey, thank you for the resub 11. I appreciate it. And also, hello. We'll see how much labby grinding I actually have to do later. Because I think I can outplay Maribel. But if I can tank out her phase 1, which shouldn't be too hard. But, like, the question is how high of a level do I have to get the numbers to be just right, you know? Nice. Ain't nothing like some good JRPGs. Unless it's a bad JRPG, but... I wonder what the worst JRPG is. Gameplay-wise, I'm not talking plot. It has to be like turn-based strategy. You can't just say some visual novel or some shit and count that. Talking like full-blown, like... You can't pick some just basic off, like, indie game made by like one person, right? Like talking about like bigger type, you know, bigger game. Yeah. The thing about a lot of RPG Maker, though, is it's like... It's kind of par for the course, right? So, like, I kind of give it, like, a little bit of a pass with, like, the bad... You know... RPG Maker games. It's like... You know... What are you expecting? You know, what's more inexcusable is when you have, like, actual, like, companies just, like, just dog shit. But I can't say I've played a turn-based JRPG that, like, I actively dislike. Pokemon? I sort of agree. But I can only hesitate because XD Gale of Darkness / Coliseum exist, so I can't say all of them at the bare minimum. Funny how the two best like normal playing Pokemon games are the only two not made by Game Freak. However, I also have to give another slight addendum, although it is a ROM hack, so Nintendo can't quite take credit for this one, but... or maybe Game Freak, per se. But Pokemon Run and Bun exists. And in terms of, like, peak gameplay, hard to pass that, in my opinion. There's nothing quite like sitting there for 30 minutes. Being like, let's see, if I use... that's not going to work here. If I use this here... and then you spend another 30 minutes threatening a fight. You're like, this is going to go great. And then you realize you made one small issue and you have to rethink the entire fight from the beginning. Hey, thanks for good luck, House. You know, I will give an honorable mention to, like, the JRPG that I could think of that gameplay-wise is the most questionable to me, and that's Persona 4. I like the game a lot, don't get me wrong. Persona 4 is very enjoyable. Gameplay-wise, oh, that game's kind of lacking. Like, it's really lacking a lot of the quality and dungeons of P5, and it's lacking a lot of the brutality and just roughness and difficulty of P3, and it just ends up being that. Hey, Toaster. Although if you want a game that's entertaining just to, like, watch cutscenes for, that's, like, the game. Holy base. But it's definitely my least favorite of the Persona, of the three bigger Personas. You're gonna watch your stream? I can't ask for more than that. Oh, I really thought that was a lot more of a shallow angle than it truly was. An issue I do have, I have with some games. Dungeon crawlers, I tend to not have it with, but some games I do. In which there are like a handful of like games I play where I play it and I just like JRPGs I'm going to specifically refer to right for this one where I'm like This just feels like... it's not like it's bad, but it just feels worse than something else. Like, it feels like a similar style as something, and it's just like, it just feels worse. And oftentimes you get something where it's like, okay, maybe I don't enjoy it as much. There recycles power loss? Absolutely. 1.90 power? Unacceptable. 1.95? Tolerable at best. No, not gonna suffice with a 1.9. Like, some games I've played that are like, okay, you know, I don't enjoy this as much as the other, but there's like a redeeming factor. There's like, you know, there's an element or two, there's something in it that keeps me in it, but sometimes that's not the case. You know what kind of comes to mind with that? Fire Emblem. Specifically Fire Emblem Engage for me, but any Fire Emblem game that's not Three Houses. Okay, Yamame. Why would you do that to me? Go up, you rat bastard. Thank you. Maybe I should have gone right there. No. Damage is good enough. Excuse me, game? Hitboxes? In the meantime, you know what's great? It's summertime! You know what that means? Busy. So I normally have more time, but today I got home from work, I showered, I made tea, and then 5 minutes later I started streaming. Busy, busy, busy. But hey, you know what? It's basically the weekend. Yeah, I've gone in and out over the while of making tea before I stream or not. I haven't done like a month, but this week I've started trying to get back into it again. By a month, I'd probably say it's been closer to like 2 or 3 months.
Too warm down here? Or is?
Like, on Friday's the one day of the week I generally allow myself to have an energy drink. Otherwise, I try to avoid notable caffeine intake. But if it's in the form of tea, I don't mind. I like the idea of doing it right before I stream. Especially when I'm a little tired to, get myself pumping, you know? Yeah, let's not make a stage 3 mistake this time. Can you, like, screw off with the lasers, please? Thank you. Like, I can play around the lasers, but I'd just rather not have to. I'd rather the lasers just play around me. Okay, Mount Uwu. This middle line is surely fine. Satori? What about Satori? There's still a cat and a bunch of yin-yangs between me and Satori. So before we can get set over her, we got problems first. Look at that cat. Look at that stupid cat. Yeah, never... Yeah, that was totally my route. Totally. Never scuffed. And sometimes you gotta steer. Sometimes you gotta improv. Wouldn't be particularly enjoyable if everything went the exact same. Everything went according to plan at all times. Fun begins. A freestyle clear zombie fairy? No. I can't take another one of that, especially on pace. That was bad for my heart. I hate it when like I go down the middle line. I'm like, it's too clear. Like the middle line going top to bottom was like too open. I knew the the path up and left was going to be awful. Like I know if there's ever a path on fog that's too good, it's about to be really bad afterwards. Because if the bullets aren't there, they have to be somewhere else. Okay, moment of truth number 2. Maybe number 3. This mid-boss. Not the best pretty popcorn, because there was a little bit of an issue at the beginning, but popcorn nonetheless. Okay, come on, kitty cat. You know, Oren, I'm happy to be here. Do what you give me. Let's see what I can do to you. See, normally I play this attack a bit riskier, but when I'm on pace, I play this attack very safe. Or just safer. Go up. Nope, early kill. Why? What was that movement? What was that lineup? Why was that lineup like that? Because I went right off the last one, but I thought that was inside. Why was that fairy so far to the left? Me and my way to get another one miss, Oren. Oh, app. Boap is a fun word to say. Well, howdy there. Ooh. How's my nuclear bird doing? World's freest UNR. World's most normal peta player. Whee! Don't forget to kiss your bird during Takamek. I love Sun. Fuck you, Sun. Come on, give me my gifts. I hate this spell so much. I'm going to die to this spell on pace. You know, I was almost really happy about that run, and now I just feel really bad about that run. Still, take a 2 miss. What do you think of snow? I like snow, I guess. I don't know, that's a very... There's a lot... Snow brings a lot of... Snow has a lot of context between, like, the likes and the dislikes of snow. You think yellow snow? Well, yellow snow is just pee in snow, so I'm not a big fan, personally. Is this a trick question? What is lemonade? Well, I wouldn't go around looking at yellow snow and assuming, oh, that might be lemonade. Usually the thought is, that might be dog pee. Is usually the first thought that comes to mind. I joined the yellow snow because you joined at the best time, Spooter. Although you just missed a 2 miss, so shame. Yeah, the only way to tell what type of snow it is by taste test, surely. I have eaten plenty of snow in my life, but I've never eaten any type of colored snow. Opportunity for... You really want an opportunity for free lemonade slip-up. I mean, I feel like if you put that in the snow, though, it's not going to be as, Snow, please. I mean, when I'm, like, 8, you know, and you're outside, and, like, you know, you have really, like, fresh snow, it's like... That's what you do when you're, like, 8. You go outside, you throw snowballs, you go sledding, and then you know, you take a scoop of snow and you eat it. It's too hot, though? I mean... Yeah, but, like, it doesn't take long for a pee to cool. Have you ever seen a dog pee in the snow? I guess not everyone lives in a place where it snows. You know, there's snow on the ground 5 months of the year. Seen brown snow? Well, if you live in a place with snow, you've likely seen brown snow. Like, the fact of the matter is, by the later in the winter season, it just gets covered in dirt. Only 5? It depends. It depends on the year. Sometimes we get our snow in November, sometimes we get it in December, and it's usually gone in April. But I've seen snow in October. I've seen snow in May. In fact, I've technically seen snow in September before, but that usually doesn't happen. Usually just cold rain then. It depends on what the weather wants to do. Lately, we've had a lot of late winters, where it's like we basically get like nothing in November, and even throughout a lot of December is pretty tame, and then like January, February, March, April, May, boom, just brutal. Go through March is the norm here. I feel like it's gotten later, like I said. Like I remember going trick or treating on Halloween, while it's snowing out. Like, here you got a costume and a winter jacket on. But I feel like I feel like it's gotten later as to, like, the winter season. Like, from what I've remember and talking to people, I feel like mid-October used to be a pretty fair point for snow. But nowadays, it's, like, maybe mid-November. But, like, usually before that, you don't get it. But, like, it also feels like it lasts later. Like, I feel like usually end of March, early April used to be gone. Now it's, like, end of April. And you got 3 bullets off, 5s are off. Yeah. One of these days, I'll get a 0 bullet yin-yang section. That'll clearly be the run. And I don't necessarily need the run. As long as I'm getting, like, good paces like I just got. Like, that's what matters. That's what makes me happy. Just getting those good paces. Sure, Sub-Sun is disappointing, and everyone hates Sub-Sun, and that spell is cringe. Spooderly, where's Labby Try already? Come on, chop chop. Not supposed to be out by now? Shame. I need you to call 3 Peso and tell him to get working. Meanwhile, he's too busy apparently tweeting about very questionable things, according to 11. It's coming soon. Hasn't it been technically coming soon for, like, a year? Maybe more than that. And even do 5 hours. 5 hours. Dropping to 5 hours from now. Listen, I need to figure out who's gonna have the broken passive skills. Okay, I gotta find out where's my next Yuyuko Racing. I face when I have more deaths historically to this than I do Mount Uwu. So yeah, I guess it is the concert months. At least the outdoors where people want to be. Is the time. Uh-oh. Do you like your... what? Medium rare? Is this what we're asking? Guess you ran with that. Don't call me Shirley. came out. Ooh. Ooh, shot. Ooh, shoddy. What are you doing to me? Need your games. Get Yuka. What do you mean get Yuka confirmed? What does that mean? Confirmed to try. Oh, okay. I was like, are you talking like, do you have like a Yuka Fumo you're trying to like get? It's like customs issue or some shit. I was like, what do you mean confirmed? He's in 2, surely she'll be in 2. Yeah, every character in 2 will be in 3, surely. You have the Fumo, please. I wouldn't put it past you getting another one, right? Like I wouldn't like if you messaged in Discord at some point is like, I got another Yuka Fumo, I would not be surprised in the slightest. Ooh, don't ooh me. Identity Records World Tour. It really sucks, because I love Akatsuki Records. And I don't really have an issue with this, because I have, like, all the physical... I, like, do have all, like, the physical copies of all their songs, but... Their recent copywriting is sad to see. They doing? It's kind of been like a thing for a little bit, but it's happened a bit. But it's happened a fair bit the past like 2 weeks. But there's been a lot of YouTube content at the Bear Line that they've been claiming as of late and getting people to take down. Of course, one of the most notable was Mukyu FM. But there's also other people as well. I don't believe it's just YouTube. I believe it might be elsewhere from what I heard someone say, but I didn't recognize where they were talking about. That sucks. You hate to see it when you throw. Yukadaki? I'm surprised. I thought you already had one. Or do you have other Yuka content? You don't have Yuka Fuma? If only there were more, like, good, high-quality, like, Yuka figures. Getting custom Fumo. Did you get the Chirno snail? Chirno snail. No. What? Oh, come on. Nazarene and Okina recently. Ooh, did you get the chair? Did you get the chair version? One with the chair? It's Jover. I had my one run. We're washed. Just washed? I mean, that is actually true. Right before I streamed, I showered, so... I got back from work, I showered, I drank tea, and then I started streaming 5 minutes later. Not much downtime. It's a busy time of year. I love Vicnut. Chairless Okina, cheerful Nazarene? Yes, okay. Taking away the cheerful Okina. She can fly! She doesn't need to sit. She can just fly. I don't have much room left. Yo. And she have to start stacking them on top of each other. They losing my typing buttons too fast. It's your old age, Spooter. Catching up to you, unfortunately. The chair, Yukari. I feel like she can just sleep on a bed. You can give the chair to someone else. She needs it for what? She needs the exercise. She needs to stand and walk. Button mash everything, yep. You know, you might... there's a chance you could also be going insane because of... how many concerts have you been to in the past month? Just 1 or 2, or is it a lot more? Past month, only 1? Going to a bulk of the next week? Ah, I see. So it's more of a coming up thing. Two bullets this time? Yeah, we're going up. I've gotten a single bullet once. I don't know if I've ever gotten to 0, but I'm not always paying the utmost attention to the yin yang bullet count. See 50 bands. Like, I mean, the difference between a concert and a festival really shows itself there, doesn't it? I think there's a... I mean, it is the season. There's festivals and stuff down in Wisconsin. My brother keeps trying to get me to go to them. I'm like, I'm just busy. Raido Remaster. What is Raido? That's Raiko's twin. I don't like that wall. Hey, that's number 600 of that cap. That means this must be the run, surely. Yeah, that was foolish. I should have jumped faster to the right. Otherwise, I'm left in a really awkward bait. And then the lasers, big ass hitbox. Wait. See, I told you. Did one run, washed. The attempts you have so far, not including practice. Like I know. Not more than like 1400. Because I can tell via this spell card right here. Approximately. Somewhere in the thousands, but not... Definitely not over 2k by any means. Marissa Patch earlier. I must say, you said Marissa Patch, and the first thing that came to mind was like Marissa Patchy. What are you referring to? I was gonna say, did you find like art or something? Yes, Marissa. Yuri, don't be careful saying that word around Touhou fans. They get a little fired up. Or they see it whenever Yuri gets brought up. You know, oh, I know you know. So you say put on your battle vest. You a war veteran or something? Strolling up to these festivals decked out in full military gear. Taking this. Here's the man who left Earth. Yeah, everyone respect Yuri, you know. Patch vest, neat. So what is it? Is it just a bunch of like, is it a bunch of patches of bands and then just Marissa? We just got filled with a bunch of metal bands, and a lot of them they're like some of like the death metal bands, and just they're like wacky ass logos, and they're just Marissa. You know, if there was gonna be a Touhou character that listened to metal, Marissa's high up on that list. I will give that at least. Raiko. Okay, yeah, you know, you raise a good point. Raiko's a solid Miss Drummer. Akadia, yeah, that one's solid. Just saying, when you say Marissa, I'm just like, you know, she would. Marissa would? That's what I'm saying. I think Marissa would, and then Reimu would yell at her for playing too loud. Or playing the music too loud. So also listen to everything. She would like it if it's loud. I feel. Like, she seems like a stay in her room, brew potions, and blast music. Meanwhile, Parsi is the Linkin Park's #1 fan. Maybe a bit of Bullet for My Valentine as well. Really, Aika listens to rock. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Have all the heavy emo stuff. I don't know if she'd go that heavy, but I guarantee you, like, she would just... Like, Linkin Park... BFMV... It would be a bunch of, like, I think hard rock, emo stuff, and then probably, like, somebody that you used to know thrown in there, just in the middle of the playlist. Every emo teenager had that song thrown in their on their playlist. I refuse to believe MCR. Yeah, that's yep. Fine. Classical pieces, yeah. Yeah, so Tori seems like a classical. I feel like the aspect of listening to people's thoughts all day would make you want to listen to the most peaceful music possible. I feel like she's listening to music solely for the purpose of being as peaceful and as calm as possible. The most soothing music you can listen to. Classical pieces. Yeah. Come on. Jiriden has to have, like, a piano or something, right? Piano, organ, whatever. Something's like that, surely. Tori's trying to teach Orin how to play the piano, but Orin just can't. It just sucks at it. Fight probably. I could see it. Yugi, Yugi's a metal. Yugi listens to metal. I think that's pretty obvious. He also has the sock rock collection. Oh yeah. She's got like the 70s, 80s specials. That metal. Oh yeah. God, have you seen her? Gremlin metal. Is Sumareko a pop fan or like an electronic, like disco? Like almost like the dubstep style thing. What is she leaning towards? Or is she just Taylor Swift? Roosevelt Ailstorm listened to nothing but that for years straight. I have only... No, that's not true. I have listened to 2 Ailstorm songs in my life. Drink, because it's incredibly funny and very entertaining song. And some other song I don't know the name of was like, it's okay. I be a rock boomer. What's an I be a rock boomer? I feel like she's like a 2000s pop. Like, I feel like she's like, the modern pop is garbage. I feel like she's like a 2000s pop. Is Keelhaul then? I couldn't tell you, because it's been years since I, like, listened to an Ailstorm song. I guess that's not Drink, because, like, although it's been a while since I ever heard that song. But that song always just sticks in my head. It's catchy. I could see Sinai into a little bit of that rock, but yeah, I feel like 2000s pop, like, premiere for her. The Ailstorm next week. Ooh. Oh, come on! How do you get out? Dude, the homing in this game is so jank sometimes. Does Orin listen to? I don't know. She listens to the screams of dead souls as she goes to pick up bodies. It's her favorite. It's her favorite thing to listen to. What am I doing? Yeah, I was thinking like maybe the rock, maybe just kind of all around rock, maybe a bit of the pop. I don't feel like she's super heavy. By any means. Who are the Gensokyo rap enjoyers? Suika. Because all rapid party music, yeah. Falling off, I had a very good run, and now it's just brain dead. I'm gonna go get some water. I'm really warm right now. I'm gonna go get some water. Makes myself at all her heads. So you're going to concerts, I just have wedding season coming up. And by wedding season, I mean one wedding, but in like 2.5 weeks. 3 weeks. I think. Unfortunately, I'm just absolutely dreading it. It was like, okay, a sister of a friend of like my best friend, who I know pretty well. She's getting married. It's like, okay, you know, going to the wedding. It's like, oh, this is gonna be great. There's a like, there isn't gonna be a ton of people I know there. Besides, like, my friend's family. Nope, turns out everyone I ever know is invited to the fucking wedding. My entire family is going. I'm just like, I just not. All my family's coming to town that weekend. I just can't wait. Friend's wedding, Leo. Well, it's a little bit more because, like, it's like my best friend's sister is getting married, but like my best friend married my sister, so like I know and am close to their family well, so. And realistically, what's going to happen is I'm going to spend most of the weekend trying to dodge people and just hang out with my sister and her husband. Did you not go down? Me when I am at the stock exchange? Of girls. I'm not much like my brother and a friend of mine are very much that type of person who will see someone that they're attracted to and be like, I'm gonna go start hitting up with them. Now both of them are married at this point, but like, you know, that was like 100%, you know, their type of thing. Yeah, I got that PCBL in it. Start flexing. Ain't nothing more attractive than Touhou skill. Ugh. Clearly. Start flexing my Touhou skill and then be like, yeah, I also play Labyrinth of Touhou. Can you, like, just not do that, Yamame? Beat up the new GF and Touhou 9 live stream. I am missing a power. Am I the only one who finds it, like, cringe when people do things like that? Like, you can have a girl/boyfriend, that's fine, but, like, I always find it just, like, really awkward and cringe whenever people get like, whenever people have some sort of what's the term I want? Partner, you know, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, and then it's like, oh yeah, let's gotta have a video, gotta put him in a video, gotta put him in a stream or something. Like, I always find that thing just awkward to me. Why do you do this exactly? What do you mean? Why do I stream? You know, I have not failed at Touhou branch like 7 times in a row. Baby, you should have seen my Koishi V swap starting item I had on Tuesday. Oh boy, that'll get going. See, I don't fail at talking to bitches, but I just, or, you know, if you want to use that term, I just don't go out of my ways to, hit on tough girls or anything. I'm not my brother, I'm not into MILFs. Necessarily. Yeah, I'm not necessarily interested in trying to date someone 15 years older than me. Like, if they're older than me, that's fine, but, like, I don't want I'm not interested in someone 15 years older than me with 4 kids. Personally. — 15 years younger than me would be 8. So, for legal purposes, I'm gonna have to say no. See, and, like, the other, like, awkward thing, too, is, like, okay, at the wedding, who am I gonna probably be hanging around? My sister, her husband, who I'm good friends with, his younger brother, who's basically my age, who, I'm also really good friends with. Like, the 4 of us have been hanging out for 8, 9 years at this point. Me, my sister, and, my 2 friends there. And the other people I'll be hanging out with, who I'm friends with his family at large, but he has 3 younger sisters. And, like, I'm friends with them, and, like, we hang out at large and stuff, but, like, I know people who like, date other people's, like, date their friends' siblings and stuff. Not just one person, but multiple people who've done that, and, like, it's like, it's one of those things where I'm like, it's just, like, I'm really reserved. Like, I'm really reserved when it comes down to, like, relationships. And, it's just one of those things where I'm like, yeah. 3 younger sisters, yeah, he's a family of 6. Because his older sister is getting married. And then there's him. Then there's a decent gap before his brother, who's my age. And then they have 3 younger sisters as well. Real estate. Well, I also have to be careful, Because one of them's 20, one of them's 16, and one of them's 12. So I gotta, you know, watch the words a little bit. No problem, no problem. You know, if you really want me to rant a bit more, you see the other awkward thing is because like. The tree becomes a family reef. What is this, British royalty? I mean, hey, my grandma and my great aunt, who are, they're 7 years apart, but they're of course siblings. They married twins. To be. Because my dad's parents, I got my grandma and my grandpa on that side. It's one of those weird things because like I have my grandma and my grandpa there, and then I have my great aunt and my great uncle. And so their kid, she's not my aunt, but like growing up, she always is like effectively our aunt, because like. It's like there's the two sisters, and then they married twins, respectively. And so it was one of those weird things to wrap my head around, you know, at some point, where it's like, okay, how does that like work in like family relation? Because like there's my Aunt Joan, who's not technically my aunt, but like she effectively is. Identical twins? They might be. I don't know for sure. I feel like I might have heard that, but I also might be pulling it out of my ass. It's also kind of hard for me to say because I don't have the best memory because my grandpa on that side passed away when I was little. And I knew my great uncle. He passed away probably like 7-8 years ago. But so I never really got to see them together. So I've only ever like heard of it through my grandma, my great aunt, or like my dad, my uncle, and my aunt. I don't think, but I can't say for sure. I went the wrong direction. Hopefully I would be around, I can ask. Let's give out your history. The problem is, I like... try to avoid most of my family. Like I said, my younger sister and my two closest friends, like, we've been hanging out for, like, 9 years, 8, 9 years at this point. And so, like, I get along, like, really well with my younger sister. The rest of my family, it's like it's just... It's the thing where I'm like, like, my mom's going to be in town for a different wedding. And it's like, I'm looking forward to seeing her. I'm really not looking forward to seeing everybody else. Children's son. Sorry, my parents already have their grandchildren, okay? My older brother married a chick who's, like, approximately 15 years older than him with 4 kids already. My older sister is married and has 2 babies at this point. And my younger sister is expecting in, like, September. So there's already plenty of grandchildren, so there's no pressure on me to to get married anytime soon. The other thing I dread about the wedding weekend is I'm like, when am I going to be able to stream? Like, I should hopefully be able to stream on Sunday, but that Saturday, I'm almost guaranteed I won't be able to stream, which is annoying because I wish I could stream on Saturday. And that Friday, I'm like, I don't know if I'll be able to. Hopefully, but like, I just don't. Be able to accept me getting married to a fox. I don't care if they accept Ron Shuma or not. I want to take Trez. Let's bring one of the body pillows with me to the wedding. Be like, yep, this is my date for the wedding. See how that goes. She's a light eater. Well, that's like the other annoying thing about a wedding. Is like, I don't like crowds, I don't like public eating, I don't like large people events, I just... Like, I'm too much of a nerd. I'd rather sit here and stream. Or, like, hang out in, like, a small group with, like, my friends, but, like... I'm not much of a partier, personally. Like, win? Free alcohol. If I want free alcohol, I could just get some from work. But I'm not much of a drinker. When was the last time I drank? I've like taken a sip to try something. I haven't like drank something in probably over a year. I'm in the photo booth. Start trying myself. I'll get my gloves and hat. You just don't remember. What are you cat reacting me for? Cat. So here's let me rant on about the lore behind these gloves and this hat I found. These are like, so my older sister, when she was younger, like elementary school, she did ballet for a little bit. I believe it was. I believe that was before I remember. So this is just what I like heard. And she had this like for like something. It was this nice purple dress or something. And there's these two like purple gloves and this hat with like a rose on it. The rose has unfortunately been long come off, but like the hat is still fully intact and everything. And the gloves are there, although one of them's a little ripped. And growing up, one of our family friends that we used to hang out with, and then like our moms would sit there and talk, well, like, because I have 3 siblings, so there's the 4 of us, and then the 5 of them. No, it's just 4 of them. We'd essentially play, like, Kingdom, essentially. Where, like, we had this massive dress-up bucket, there's a bunch of, like, just stuff in there. And people dress up, like, there's always, like, 2 people that'd be, like, the king and the queen. And then, like, if this was when we were younger, like, I would have been, like, 9, 10, probably during some of this. And I've got some older siblings, but they're 3 and 5 years respectively older than me, so it's not like... So we'd essentially just play Dress and play Kingdom with this whole group. And in the box, there was the 2 hats and the glove, and I'd always wear those. I love to wear those, so I'd always just wear the hat and the gloves. And I would always be this hermit type of person whenever we play. And then I've just essentially adopted the gloves and the hat as my own. And so I bust them out every once in a while. Last time I busted them out actually was my younger sister's wedding. I brought them with me in my car, and then after everyone it still fits. Oh yeah, I mean these are like the type of like gloves where like on my sister when she was like little enough and did ballet, like it was like the entire like her arm. Like these are like the gloves that go the like entire way. So like on me right now, it still goes up to like my elbow. Like these are like long gloves. Don't worry. If I ever get a face reveal, I'll get a hat and glove reveal. To do right. It's gonna take more than that to get me. It's gonna take more than just asking and begging for me to get a face reveal. if I ever got down, like I've said before, if I ever get down to making like, where are my gloves? Oh, yeah. Where are my gloves and hat? I think they're in the other room. Should be around here somewhere though. Channel point. Start the hat reveal. I'm not just gonna like take a picture of the hat itself. It's not worth it unless I'm in it. Because like my older sister never liked to wear it much because wear that specific hat because like once she grew old enough she's a big like wide hat wearer. Like big she's in the big hat gang, if you know, like the Marissa style. Not quite like the witch hat, you know, but like she's the big hat gang. And this is just like a relatively small compared to what she would wear. But if I ever like I've said before, if I ever get down to like actually making edited YouTube content, which I'd like to do at some point, but like I have to like get good at editing. Or finagle my way with AI somehow. Which sounds like an absolute pain in the ass. Then I would absolutely put my face in there. But then I also would have to get a camera, because I actually don't like have a camera. You say, I don't think I'd ever use it for that. I doubt it'd be good enough. Need AI for? I don't know. I keep getting ads on YouTube for like this AI like editing software. I'm like, how does that work? It's like I'm kind of, fuck you, Oren. The other thing I do use AI for one thing, and specifically that's when I'm making YouTube videos. When I upload all the VODs on YouTube, I need to make thumbnails for them. But the thumbnails have to be that's like 2 megabytes or smaller. There's a size limit. And most of the time when I get done with my thumbnail, it's like slightly over 2 megabytes. So I just looked around, I found this this is like shrinker. It essentially just like a compressor. That's the term I'm looking for. It's a compressing tool. So I use that to compress my images. So yeah, boom, I use AI. Cancel me. Go online, everybody. Cancel me. Sampling software is actually AI. All I know is the site I use it on has like an AI section. I don't know what I don't know the details of how decompressing works. I'm like, whatever. Just stuff like way older than AI. Yeah, I know, because I have a friend who does YouTube, and he's been using it for a long time. Although I don't know, like, what he uses for it. I just looked up, like, I was trying to find, like, surely there's some way I can find free image compression, and it's on some site. And I was like, good enough for me. I don't want to spend forever trying to research compression, downscaling. All for the sake of my YouTube thumbnails. Which I still which I make those by hand. I just need to like compress them down. Because like every time I'm done with one, it ends up at like 2.2 megabytes. I'm like, why can't you just be like slightly smaller? Depends on what I'm doing, though. Like the Aya game. Oh, that's the Raido remastered that Dombey Coast mentioned. I quickly check my phone. I see YouTube I see a YouTube notification for someone playing that. I'm like, oh, that's the. I remember seeing that. I remember seeing the trailer for when the remaster was announced. Then don't put a big red arrow in the thumbnail. Saves JPEG. Does that work? Maybe it does. I think it just defaults to PNG, yeah, so I've never thought about it otherwise. Can you not be a cuck? Thank you. That's my thumbnail making is pretty basic anyway. It's I have a bunch of background templates I use. I've like just crafted a bunch of them with different numbers for whatever like part I need, and then I go into Vegas. I take some sort of I open up my VOD. I take what I think looks like a good screenshot, cut it down to fit like the left side of the screen, and then boom, just combine the images and let's go. Easy peasy. Quality of PNG equals less size, I guess. Static images GIF. Any GIF sayers in chat? If so, can we get a ban on them?
The maker said it was GIF, so...
I let these guys shoot too many bullets. But think about the grays I'm getting from this. Boom. You say giraffe? I say giraffe, not giraffe. But you better not try to convince me that GIF is GIF. Okay, I don't say guitar, I say guitar. Or guitar, however you want to pronounce it. Death of the author. It's not about the author, it's what sounds morally correct. And GIF does not sound morally correct to me. Guitar. You want to be British, you go, get R. It might go to GitHub. No, that'd be GitHub. Are you using the GitHub or are you using the British? Because I'd use either or. You know, you only answer with the smiley face, Spooter. But the smiley face speaks volumes. You what, mate? Yeah. Them and the French. GIF up sounds nasty. You know, I didn't think about it at first. But now that you mention it, I can't not think about it. Or that way, I should say. When I hear Jif, I just think about peanut butter, though. Okay, you know what? Okay, I have one more chance to get, like, another good run for the day. Copium. French are still redeemed for this year after Expedition 33. Does that redeem them of all their past crimes? Sacre bleu! You know what they say the worst part about Canada is? Half the country speaks French and the other half lets them. You get this year free because of it. We're letting people off too easy, SMH. SMH my head. Oh, I don't want to do another. I'm going to lose my mind. Don't worry, we had one good run, then an hour and a half of nothing. Yippee!